Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Happy Saturday. It's 7:43 a.m. I woke up about an hour ago. My little uh, nursing assistant, really cool dude. He's my wake up guy. Came in with a cup of coffee. There's the coffee mug right there. And two styrofoam cups of ice. One went into my ice water there, that little pinkish bucket. And the other one, I poured a can of Monster in. So that's the highlight of my day, having coffee and an ice cold Monster. There's my fan I've had going since I got here. There's a urinal. Hello, urinal. We'll be talking to you soon. There's a bedpan that I like to keep handy for emergencies because I do eat the food here. This is my room. I don't have a roommate, but there wasn't a bed there until a few days ago. Now there's an extra bed there. Not sure why. Maybe they just didn't have room for it. But for so far, going on 2 months, I've had this room to myself, which is nice. I probably snore and wouldn't be a good roommate anyway. The exit door is right to the left there. There's the huge TV. There's the chair that I kicked Angela and Troy out of yesterday. Just giving you here's my hand. Hey guys. There's my bathroom. There's my foot wrapped in a boot. Still have a hole in my heel. And we're going to review some things today. And there's my window. And when I open those up and look outside, I get to see a stone wall. And if I look to the right, I can see a parking lot. So we don't look out there that much. Well, here I am in all my morning glory, unwashed, one eye open. Do you know how pigs get to the hospital? Ambulance. Ambulance. Aren't you glad I got up early? I have never turned on that TV, by the way. So far I saw the nurse's aide. The head nurse came in with morning medications, always appreciated. And the cleaning lady, who is awesome. There are several, but I got the regular one back. Has already cleaned my room and mopped the floors and all that fun stuff. And they come and do that every day. And now I'm going to answer YouTube comments until breakfast comes. Breakfast in bed. Quite the life. Well, breakfast has been delivered. Let's can't grab this lid. There's nothing to grab there. So it can be a little difficult. What do we got today? It's Saturday, so it looks like we got a pancake, a piece of bacon, okay, and some scrambled eggs. And it's actually a decent amount today. And that really couldn't be colder. Feels like it just came out of a refrigerator. And if we're lucky, that's oatmeal up there. Let's check the oatmeal, see if we're having oatmeal today. There's a cranberry juice. Let's turn this around. And let's see if we're eating oatmeal today. That looks a little runny, but I can stir that up and I will probably eat that oatmeal today. Most days it's super runny and just can't eat it. But it's food. I'll get some protein from the egg and bacon. And who doesn't love a glass of sugared cranberry juice? I know I do. It is what it is, and we're going to make the most of it. Everything, everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh, yeah. Woo! Bacon. Well, here's a different perspective for you. There's my bag, and that's where my bag stays, and it has my shaving stuff, mouthwash, moisturizer, all that kind of fun stuff, deodorant. And I haven't used any of it yet today, and it's 8:28. Couldn't eat that oatmeal, just couldn't do it. Probably less carbs is a good thing. But the bacon was bacon and the eggs were protein, so we got that down. Someone left a comment. I watch your videos, but how did you wind up in this situation? And even if you're watching every video, sometimes you can get, I want to say confused, but that's not right. You lose track of the narrative. There you go. And that happens to me when I watch Rusty78609. I watch his videos, and then I'm like, where's Rusty today? Because he's always on the move and selling a house and buying a house and buying a vehicle and selling a vehicle. So if I'm just listening to him, I'm like, where's he at now? But yeah, so last Thanksgiving, a couple days after Thanksgiving, I woke up. I live in my F-150 with a Leer Topper. I woke up and couldn't breathe, couldn't get a breath. Came out of the back of the truck where I sleep, made it to the front of the truck and sat there for a good 20 minutes, struggling for breath. I thought it could have been a chest cold. I didn't know what it was. When I wound up going to the emergency room after a few weeks, started sleeping in the front of my truck in the seat to keep my chest elevated. Was in the hospital for about 10 days, congestive heart failure. I was born with a heart murmur, and the cardiologist there at the hospital said I needed a stent put in, and they needed to put a camera up through me to see what was going on with my one valve. And apparently it's a really good leak. Oh, there's my buddy. That was one of the nursing assistants taking away my breakfast tray. Really good dude. Trying not to give out names here, but he's a good dude. It's going to be a good morning when he's on. But yeah, when I was in the hospital, they were bringing students to come listen to my chest, and they all would listen and go, wow, this guy's really effed up. It is funny. I had the doctor was there with like 3 male students, and they all listened. And then they had this absolutely gorgeous woman somewhere from the Middle East, young lady, just those blue eyes that look fake, gorgeous. And she said, is it okay if I listen to your heart? And I was like, wow, she's actually asking. Everyone else kind of just shoved a stethoscope on me. So that was a nice little moment for me. Someone was polite. So when I got out of the hospital, I don't have insurance. I'm still paying that hospital bill. When I got out of the hospital, I was supposed to keep in touch with the cardiologist. I really struggled to get insurance because I missed the cutoff date for ACA. Didn't have insurance. Once my prescriptions ran out, couldn't find a primary care doctor who would take cash, and wound up getting sicker. I started to get cellulitis, where that's when the fluid builds up in you and starts coming out of you. And I just let myself, I was so sick that I didn't know how sick I was. And about 2.5 months ago, went to the emergency room, was admitted again to the hospital, was there almost 2 weeks, sent to this rehab facility. There were some mistakes made. The hospital is paying for my 2 months here. But when I got here, I found out I had rehab at the hospital. Got me up, walking, good people. When I got here, I didn't have physical therapy. So they sent me to a rehab where I wouldn't get rehab. They do have a wound care team here, that has done an excellent job of taking care of my two major wounds right now are the one on my left heel, which they're still working on, and the one on my right hip, where my leg meets my butt. So let's just call it my butt. That's much funnier. Was resolved, meaning it had healed over, and then like 2 days later it was open again, and that could have come from just me turning. Once it's resolved, they stop putting bandages on it, which in my mind would kind of leave it exposed, and I have to rotate side to side during the night so I don't get bed sores or anything like that. And now Sunday is my last paid day. I have 4 more. The place here actually is paying the rehab team, the physical therapy team, for 5 visits. So I'm going to get 3 of them and then reevaluate what I'm going to do on Monday morning. And I hope that catches everyone up. Jeez, it's not a fun story at all. I wanted to thank my friend Betty, who has been a friend to me and is so kind. And despite me telling her I have everything I need, she goes, I don't listen to you. Betty sent me a very nice gift. So thank you very much, Betty. Very much appreciated. Right now, guys, I'm going to wash up and shave and clean myself up. Things I should have done before I started this video. Thanks for checking in with me, guys. I'll let you know how the rehab session went.